Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am your Chaitanya studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, pursuing Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Engineering. In this video, let us see the three schema architecture in DBMS. DBMS is nothing but Database Management System. Three schema architecture is a framework for designing databases that consists of three levels: external, conceptual, and internal. Schemas architecture separates the user interactions, logical structure, and physical storage of data in database system. It provides clear boundaries between the different aspects of database system, promoting data independence and flexibility. External schema. The external schema represents the view of the data as seen by the end users or the applications. It defines how different users groups can access and interact with the data stored in the database. Changes to the external schema do not affect the conceptual or internal schema, ensuring data independence. So the example for external schema is the what all the applications we are using as the end users, like the programming compilers, interpreters, or the applications, the daily based applications what we are using. So this all comes under external schema. Let us see the conceptual schema. The conceptual schema represents the overall logical structure of the entire database. So it shows all the files and folders where we store our data, where not only the single individual or the person or the organization, um, it shows the data of the entire users, and it defines the entities, attributes, relationship, and constraints of the data model. Changes to the conceptual schema impact the external schema but not the internal schema, allowing for flexibility in data representations. So, what and all the entities we have in our databases, and the attributes, um, like primary keys, and the what are the constraints we are giving for our database, and the relationships from one entity to the other entity, and weak entities, strong entities. So this all comes under the conceptual schema. And and the other point is, it impacts on the external schema but does not impact on the internal schema. So this is the main point. Then the last one, internal schema. The internal schema describes how the data is physically stored, and stored data can be accessed by the database management system. It includes details such as storage formats, indexes, and access paths. Changes to the internal schema do not affect the external or conceptual schema, maintaining data independence at the physical level. It cannot be accessed by the user, but it includes the details of data that we stored, such as data formats, whether it is a PDF or it is a Word document, or is it a image, or uh, if it is an image, is it a JPG or a PNG format, and the indexes, what where our data are stored, and it shows the access paths through which the user can access the data, and it will have some security to maintain the uh, data independency. Advantages of three schema architecture. It provides a clear separation of concerns between user interactions, logical structure, and physical storage of data. It promotes data independence at the logical and physical levels, allowing for easier maintenance and evolution of the database system. Facilitates security and privacy by controlling access to different levels of the database through external schema. Let us see the disadvantages of this schema. It requires additional effort and complexity in designs and maintaining multiple schema layers. Changes at one schema level may require updates to the other schema level to maintain consistency. This in the case of conceptual schema, which affects the external schema, and overhead in managing and synchronizing the different schema layers can impact performance in some cases. For example, if a user is accessing some application in the external schema, in the same time he has to access the access or he need to look at the conceptual schema, then he will undergo some kind of latencies or synchronization, uh, where the one part they where one part both the steps cannot be allowed to work, or cannot be able to get the data. uh, Both will be in not processing stage. So this may be the disadvantages of this schema. Let us see the use cases of three schema architecture, commonly used in large-scale database systems where data complexity and user requirements vary. We can see this kind of databases in the flight flight management system, like flight ticket management system, and suitable for environments where data security, privacy, and data independency are critical requirements. We can also use this to make the health reports of the patients. It can be used in the hospitals, then enables flexibility in adapting to changes business needs and evolving data structures over time. So we saw the uses of three schema. Now let us see the implementation of three schema architecture. Design the external schema based on user requirements and application needs. Develop the conceptual schema to define overall data model and relationships. Implement the internal schema to optimize data storage, indexing, and access for efficient performance. So this is the implementation of three schema architecture. Coming to the conclusion, three schema architecture is a foundational concept in database design that separates user views, logical structure, and physical storage of data. It promotes data independency, flexibility, and security in database system. Understanding and implementing three schema architecture can lead to more robust, scalable database solutions. So this is all about database management system, the three schema architecture. So I'll come in the next video with a new concept, interesting concept. Thank you all for watching my video. Thank you once again.